What's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review, the last of the Zack Snyder trilogy DC movies, called Justice League. I think it's called Justice League. Yes, it's called Justice League. I'm reviewing not the because I said Zack Snyder trilogy. It's not the original, the Zack Snyder cut, which was released back in last year, actually. Or something along the lines. The correct date that it's been released will be in the title of the video, so I'll have to look that up when I'm making the thumbnail and everything for this, or not getting the thumbnail and tiling and uploading everything. But yeah, last one, and this was the best out of the three. But there are some inaccuracies that I do want to talk about, because and give my full thoughts on. So here we go. Because there's basically three versions of this movie. There's the original, which is complete crap. There's the Zack Snyder cut that we watched. And then there's another Zack Snyder cut in full black and white. Like, no color at all. Who would ever want to watch it in no color? I don't know. 100-year-olds? What? Who would ever want to watch that? I don't know. I wouldn't. I'll tell you that. But I mean... Now, this movie, I thought this was going to be pretty crap going in because of the last two we had seen. But actually, it was really good. The pacing, for being 4 hours long, the pacing was really good, especially at the beginning, where it's usually pretty slow. There was good pacing, which made it feel less long than it actually was. And there was a good amount of flashbacks and more villain arc origins than we had seen in the last couple of movies. Because the Man of Steel, we had kind of seen the origins. However, it wasn't really elaborated on as much as probably wanted to. Probably needed. And then, of course, you don't see any origins for Lex Luthor really at all. In the second movie. And then this one, we do get a good origin of how the boxes came to be, who got them, why the bad guys are after them, that kind of thing. And it gives a good amount of time just dedicated to that. And I thought that was really good. The good guys don't really get that much, because, I mean, it's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, fucking Wonder Woman. And then we also get Aquaman, my favorite character in this movie, The Flash, and Cyborg. And Cyborg is the only one that gets really any backstory. Any real elaborate backstory like the villains do in this movie, which was good and it was necessary. I liked it. His transformation from being a football player kid, beating Wisconsin. By the way, Gotham City University football in the Big Ten, question mark? Saw that confirmed in this movie. So that was pretty cool. And then, the car crash, his dad saves him, that kind of thing. And the emotional connection that he still has and how he fights through that throughout the movie. That was all really good. I liked that. And then, like I said, Superman's back. Yep. Screw the fact that he died in the last movie and they had a whole ending scene, really long ending scene, about a funeral for him, and the whole beginning of this movie is the reaction to that, the reeling of the crowds, and Lois Lane and his mom sells the place in Kansas, finally moves away from Kansas, and then they're just like about halfway through the movie, oh, let's resurrect him. We needed him to stop the Cyclops dude, or whatever the fuck his name was. I don't remember. Steppenwolf, I think it was. I see why they did it, but you discredited a major point in the last movie, which makes it just infinitely worse. So maybe I'll knock it down to a 3 out of 10 after that. Maybe, I don't know. I already gave my official ranking, so I really can't do that. But yeah, so that was kind of my complaint. But and then he comes back and he's like fighting against them and stuff like that. And when he came back and he was like attacking them originally, I knew he was going to change back good, and he was going to come back when the main guys needed him most to help them fight and make sure they didn't all die. Like, I knew that was going to happen. Guess what? It happened. That's what he did. It wasn't bad. I find those things usually pretty good, and this one was no exception. But I knew it was going to happen, which is why it's called cliche. As far as the other characters go, I mean, Wonder Woman, Batman, which is a much better Batman. Much better Batman in this movie. So that's really good. Finally more like the Batman that we know. And then Aquaman, my favorite character. I don't know if it's because of his body build. I don't know if it's because of the hair. I don't know if it's because of who played him. I don't know if it's because of the tattoos. I don't know if it's because he's Aquaman. I don't know if it's because he's complete badass. But I absolutely loved him in this movie. He was awesome. Reminded me of Thor from Thor Ragnarok. I don't know if they're played by the same character. I highly doubt it, but maybe they are. Who knows? And then the Flash, which I learned is usually how they portray him in these kind of movies. In these movies, is he's the nerdy type, which I usually don't like. And in this movie, same thing. Like, he is not as unlikable, but still pretty not likable. So that, yeah. But you know what? He fits the role perfectly, does a good job at it, so I can't really complain. So that was pretty good. The characters were a lot better in this movie. And they just completely don't talk about Lex Luthor. Till the very end of the movie, at least. He escapes and, back on the prowl. And then this whole thing at the end with the Joker. And, like, it's a flashback to the future, which they do a lot of in this movie. They do a lot of flashbacks to the past, but also look ahead to the future, mainly with Batman. And this specific one I'm talking about is from Batman. That was so drawn out. Like, they defeat Steppenwolf. The blacks are separated. And then they do, like, another 20 minutes of movie. It felt very drawn out. In a movie that was otherwise very well paced, the ending was very drawn out. And I didn't really like that. I thought the content in it was pretty good. I just thought it was drawn out, so it was harder to really enjoy it. Harder to really pay attention. That kind of thing. And then, of course, you got, all the other stuff that happens in the movie. And they fight Steppenwolf, and then there's, like, this, like, a Star Wars thing where it's, like, Darth Vader listening to Emperor Palpatine and that kind of but DC version kind of thing, and then getting the blocks, and then they find the first two pretty quickly, and then the third one takes a while to get. It took a little bit less time to get than I thought it was going to. They do eventually take it, and buried in his grave, by the way. Cyclops buried it in his own grave. What a move. And then they get his dad. His dad just left. He committed suicide. I don't think he actually tried to kill himself, but I think he when he just like, peace out, bye, I'm done. I thought that was pretty funny. Or kind of savage, really. But you get all that, and then you get a bunch of the battles and all the flashbacks and stuff. Very prominent in this movie. Very good pacing, very good acting. I really enjoyed this movie. Which is something I could say for the other two. There are some good moments to laugh at and some good moments to like, and so you get that. But overall, I thought it was a good movie. I'd probably give it a good 8 out of 10. I did like the tribute to his daughter at the end as well. Zack Snyder's daughter, tribute to her. Noah told me what happened with that and why there was two versions of this movie. So maybe appreciate this version more. Appreciate all the work done. And that kind of thing. So I like that. So anyway, that's my review of Justice League. I think it was called Justice League. The official title and the year it was released will be in the title, like I said earlier in the video. So just you can look there for the actual information. Or you can go to the internet. I don't care. I really don't care, as long as you don't listen to what I just put out there. So, but that is going to do it for this movie review. If you've ever seen this movie, please comment your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. If you've seen the original version, comment your thoughts about that. If you've seen the version in black and white, comment your thoughts about that one as well. I'd like to hear your thoughts on all of those in the comments. So, that's going to do it. Stay tuned for much more amazing content, movie reviews, and other amazing stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.